Hi friends, welcome in. I'm just showing the progress here on this blanket. This is the green bay side. Still working on. I'm up to the green now. I just switched colors. Getting my yarn tangled a little bit. There we go. I think we got it. We got Grinch playing, crocheting, got the Christmas tree on. I realized that I didn't have enough white, so I had to add another waffle for the white. I'm trying to get it to match up like the jersey sleeve. So this is the pattern, the green, yellow, a little bit of green and white, a little bit of green, more yellow and green, which this starts over on the pattern. So we just did 2 in the top of the stitches, the top 2 stitches on the end. Now we're going to do 2 front post double crochets. There's 2, and then we're going into the top of these next 2 stitches, or I'm sorry, the next one. It changes to 1, like there. And I'm just going to tuck those tails in. I could cut them, but I'm see if I can just tuck them under these next few stitches, so I don't have to worry about cutting anything there. They should stay in, since there's several stitches down along the way there. So for some reason this green, I have a hard time seeing this green color. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my eyes, my grainy eyes, but I definitely like the lighter colors to crochet with better. But we'll just make a few rows and then we'll be on to another color, so it won't be fine. It will be fine. These are all based on double crochets. This is a waffle stitch that I'm doing, making an NFL blanket with 2 different team colors on either end. Since the man, I'm making this as a gift for a couple, and he likes Green Bay, the Green Bay Packers, and she likes the Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm incorporating both teams in one blanket. And then once you get going here, it's repetitive all the way down. So once you get your double crochet stitch, you can do this pattern pretty easily. Then I've left the colors on the ends. I haven't clipped anything. So then when I want to change colors, I just pull up the other color up to the top. Makes it so much easier. Hello, Gemma. Welcome in. So I got off work and took a little nap today. I work night shift. So I got up this afternoon and gave myself a little time to get acclimated to day shift again. And then I thought I would crochet for a while. This is a Christmas gift, so I am hopeful I can get it done in the next couple of days. If I really focus on making this my priority, I can get it done in no time. Hello. Oh, thank you, Gemma. I am making this is an NFL blanket. It's based on the Green Bay Packer colors. I'm going to make one side the Green Bay Packers, the other side Cincinnati Bengals. I have this color orange, and then I have a black that I'm going to put on the other end. So 2 teams, 1 blanket. I got the Grinch on. I went to McDonald's this morning and got a coffee, and there was a Grinch cup my coffee was in. That was so cute. Grinch is everywhere. I have a nurse I work with that wanted a custom cake for her little 1-year-old coming up. So that's next weekend. I get to do a Grinch cake, and some cupcakes. So I'm super excited to see how that's going to turn out. Oh, good, Gemma. You have your own Etsy shop. You sell your crochet work then. What else do you like to sell on there? Go to Gemma's shop for your Christmas gifts. I don't have an Etsy shop. I've had people ask me, do I sell these blankets? And I've never set up anything, so I'm not really sure how it works. Oh, and jewelry. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'll make sure let me screenshot. What's your name on there? Is it the same? So I can go check out your Etsy shop. I'd love to support the people who are in here, and we gotta kind of support each other, huh? Small businesses. Just Too Sweet Creations. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that so I can find you later. Okay. I'm only 10. You are? What? Oh my goodness. Well, how are you on here? Because I thought you had to be at least 18 to be on here. How does that work? I know there's ways around things, right? But that's so cool that you have your own little shop. Make some money. Back in the day, I worked when I was 10 babysitting and then had a paper route in our neighborhood. But now they don't have paper routes, I would imagine. And you got to get creative, doing something on social media. Have fun. Yeah, I always wonder how kids are in here, but I imagine they could probably use their parents' YouTube. I don't know. Unless there's other ways that I won't say, but anyway, welcome in everybody. This screen has been a challenge for me to see, not so much on the light colors, but once I get up here and do my front doubles and the double crochet into the top of the stitch, sometimes hard for me to see. So I may have to turn on a little light at some point. But I'm excited to start that other side, the orange and black, for Cincinnati. Hello. Hi, if I've missed comments. Welcome in, you guys. Just working on my NFL blanket. This is a Christmas gift. Sometimes I relax so much with crochet that I don't really think about too much. My mind just goes and I relax. But I do appreciate you all being here. Thanks for joining. This is how I was at work last night. I couldn't hardly keep my eyes open. So I'm just doing a little bit of green on either side of the white. I'm trying to match the Green Bay Packer jersey sleeve, the way the pattern is with the colors. So this will just be two rows of one waffle. And then it goes like, once I finish the green, then it'll go to yellow. 3 waffle stitches on the yellow. And then it will finish with the green on the end. This is what it looks like. I'm hoping to finish the Green Bay side tonight. Then I can start the Cincinnati Bengals colors on the other side. My goal is to get this blanket finished the next several days before going back to work. Hello, Miss Michaela One. Hi. I was on here on Thanksgiving or the day before. I forgot. Aw, thank you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I try to come on live about every day. I sometimes I just can't, but I really try. At least for a little bit. When I work night shift, of course I'm sleeping during the day, but in the morning early, I like to come on and talk with you all. And then when I'm off, it just varies. I like to be on here in the mornings, sometimes afternoons and evenings. I've been on YouTube Live crocheting, but I also do things in the kitchen, custom cakes, cooking and baking and different things. I have a Grinch themed cake and cupcakes coming up for next weekend. And I don't know if you guys are interested in should I go live or not making those, or just make a video and post it. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's something that you'd all be interested in watching. It's just a small smash cake, and then I'm gonna do cupcakes. But it's Grinch theme. He's a mean one, O-N-E. And I don't know if I should have my live going or not. Or it might be too boring, because some of the stuff I have to, you have to bake your cake and cupcakes and wait around for that. The decorating, you guys, maybe somebody might be interested in watching. I don't know. Hello, Topher. Topher Volk. I got the Grinch playing in the background. Just relaxing tonight. I don't have to go into work. I'm working on this NFL blanket. I'm doing the Green Bay colors first, and then I will work on the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll add those colors in as soon as I finish I think I'm just going to make two sets of these colors. We'll see. If it's long enough, then I'll just leave it with the 2 panels on here. It's supposed to represent the jersey sleeve color pattern. That's what I'm trying to replicate. And then I may do like a solid color in between the Green Bay colors and the Cincinnati Bengal colors. And I don't know if I should do, say, black or white to separate the two. White would kind of match both. I guess black would too, but black up against the dark green. I don't know how that would look. And then we're almost to the end again. Then the next color will be yellow. So you get 2 little strips of green with white in the middle, then yellow, then green on the end. So we're doing 2 little strips of green and then yellow. 3 waffles. 3 waffles of the yellow. So that'll be 6 rows. We're at the end again. And then I usually, before changing colors, I leave 2 loops on at the end, if you can see that. And then I pull up. I left the colors all connected to the sides. So I'm just gonna pull up the yellow and change colors. Kind of stretch it out, make sure it's not too taut on the end. Chain 1, 2, 3. And then I just kind of stretch it, make sure it's not too tight, not too loose. Work. And this side, you can really see definition on those colors. So we are gonna do 6 rows in total because we need 3 waffles. You don't do anything on the side here. You start in this next stitch the second one, and you go into the top with a double crochet, and then you repeat that again. So 2 stitches into the top, double crochet, and then 2 around the post. Oh, let me move that up so you can see it better. 2, there's a 1 and then the 2. Front post, double crochet, yarn over, you go underneath the front of that loop, that stitch, I guess you yarn over, pull it through and yarn over again, pull it through the 2 loops, yarn over, pull it through the last 2 loops. And then you go into the top of this next stitch, and then you go around the post with a double crochet, and you go around the post with a double crochet. Then you continue that 1 in the top, 2 around the post, all the way to the end.